Nate Madsen. First thing I want to ask you about is coaching changes happen everywhere. There's always talk about different culture, different this, different that. Is there anything that has stood out that is different in that regard from the past couple of years?
Yeah, these coaches, the great guys, they really bring up, how Fresno State used to fight in the past and the image they had, how they're hard-nosed and, old Pat Hill days. They really brought that up and they let that be known to us that, we're going to get back to that. And Miki Sean last night, we're just watching clips of the old teams, and it's just like, we really need to get there. And watching those teams play was just exciting. Doesn't matter who they play, they're going to compete.
Yeah. Was that hard to reconnect with? I mean, not really having seen it or been through it. I mean, getting back to something you're kind of familiar with through videos and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand as a football player, you've been on good teams, you've been on bad teams. And, I've always heard about it. And no matter how many times I go back and watch those films, it just always gets to me, because you don't even have to know the guys. You can just know they're going to fight, they're going to scratch, and they're going to find a way to win. And I think if we remind each other of how Fresno State is supposed to be, and I think that will really help in the process of us being the best team we can.
Yeah, okay. The defense in the spring, I know a lot of things were being put together, but how different is that going to look, do you think, just schematically? And
I'm still learning. I don't quite have the big picture yet, but I feel like overall, down the road, it's going to help us out a lot. We got a longer leash to do the things we want to do as players, play the way we want to play, not so much stuck in a box. We can only do this, only do that. So as a player, it's a little different for me to go through that because I've been with old defense for the past few years. But I'm starting to see the upside to that, and a lot of guys will flourish under that.
Yeah, you would be one of those people, I would think. I mean, you feel more comfortable inside and not on the nose, but playing that tackle spot.
Yeah, I played everywhere. It took me a little while to get used to it, the defense, to the schemes. X and O's wise, not too much different, but how they want us to play and get knocked back, which is pretty important to the D-line. It took me a little while to pick that up, but I got this upcoming camp, and D-line's really looking forward to step up.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting position group. I mean, I heard Malik Forrester's dropped some weight and is in better shape, and I got some other guys up there. I mean, just in terms of run defense, rushing the passer, how much better can that group be?
I'm never going to put ceiling on our guys. I feel like they can be great in anything. To me, them losing weight, and to the coaches and coaching staff, it shows that they want to be there and that they're willing to put in that work. Because losing weight for a football player isn't always the easiest thing. You got to go in your off time, go after weightlifting, go get on the treadmill or Stairmaster, whatever it is. So, it really shows the players and coaching staff that they're willing to do whatever it takes to be winners, and that's what Fresno State needs.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing, just getting back to the Bulldogs deal. You had a chance to talk to any former players or kind of help ingrain that mentality?
Yeah, I stay in touch with Todd Hunt, former D lineman. He was part of the old coaching staff. He's been through it all, and he's a guy that I look up to. So I like to stay in touch with him. I haven't talked to Tyler in a while, but I like to get in touch with Tyler and talk to him about how things are going and how to improve. You always got to stay in touch with old players, man. It's great because they've been through it and they know what to do. So that's nothing but positive for me.
Yeah. All right. Good deal.